Hello everyone, welcome to Red Men TV. It's time for your Twitter reactions after Liverpool beat Wolverhampton Wanderers 2-0 at Molineux to make sure that we will have a very Merry Christmas at the top of the Premier League. I'm going to kick things off here with Harshal B, our good friend Harshal, in quotations, most of this. Watford is a potential banana skin, 3-0. Burnley are a team Liverpool have struggled against, 3-1. Bournemouth will give Liverpool a test, 4-0. All big teams have struggled against Wolves, 2-0. These Reds are, mate. Yeah, spot on. I went into this, I was looking at these fixtures and saying, everyone was looking at, everyone focused on the Champions League games, of course. But it's right, you know, we have gone to the Vitality and Bournemouth. We have in the past struggled, you know, not last season, obviously, not this season, but we have struggled there. We've struggled against Burnley. You know, we took a last-minute Clavan goal to win it last year against them. Watford have been a real bogey team for us in recent years as well. It's taken, they've either taken points off us or it's taken over mad overhead kick winners. And again, look at Wolves and look at where they've taken their points this season. They've taken points against big teams, and you can see how, that happened. We're just better than that. And Liverpool look like they're starting to hit the stride. And, you know, we went from a point where it's funny how like Jordan Pickford could be the man who ends up being Pickford and Origi, the two most unlikely pivotal heroes for Liverpool's season, certainly so far. There was a fear when, with 95 minutes played at the derby, that we were on a lure of diminishing returns. That yes, the defence is great, but we weren't clicking in attack. And if we don't click in attack, it's all well and good being good defensively, but we're not as exciting, we're not as attacking, we're not causing teams problems, and that's going to hamper us. We scored the 96-minute winner against Everton, and we haven't looked back. I keep saying this, I think we will drop points at some point, inevitably, but no one could possibly have expected this, and we're losing the context of how good this is by how close Man City are to us. We're talking about two of the greatest sides ever to play English football at the moment. That is just the stone cold truth of it. That it just is. In terms of how they've started the season, the pace at which they've started is absolutely unprecedented certainly for the Premier League, and probably pretty much for English football and amongst Wales football as well. Unbelievable. Crisinho, Van Dijk is basically the best defender in football history. He's great, isn't he? He's great. And look, I did a video last week about enjoying Liverpool's title ride, and I'd said about like there's just people out there, and I love trophies. I love seeing Liverpool win trophies, and I'm fortunate enough that I've seen Liverpool win a lot of trophies in my time as a fan. But like I can enjoy what the team is in front of me right now, and I can enjoy Virgil van Dijk. There's people who go, Virgil van Dijk can't be X, Y, Z. They'll take that comment too seriously, and they'll be like, where are you, Sergio Ramos and Paolo Maldini? Yeah, great. But in terms of pound for pound, in terms of our footballing ability, I don't think I've ever seen a better centre-half at Liverpool, and I've seen some great centre-halves play for Liverpool down the years. He's boss. LFC Passion, another clean sheet, another win. Good goals, great assists, amazing goal scorers. Top of the Prem for Christmas. Let's win it this time. Merry Christmas, Liverpool. I fully agree with that, mate. Leon Bailing. Keita got getting a bit of shit for his performance. Don't really get why. Yes, he had like 2 bad passes, but other than that, he played well, driving forward, moving smart between the lines. Just unlucky with the final pass. Yeah, I mean, there was 5 of us watching it in here. I don't think anyone felt that way. Thought it was a decent performance. So I said this on my match reaction. You're starting to see what a peak in form Naby Keita's going to do for you. And he picks the ball up 35, 40 yards from goal, predominantly from the left-hand side this time. And he looks for the pass. And maybe he's got Robbo there, or he might have a ball onto midfield, or he might have a direct pass to feet to one of the front three, whether it's Salah, Firmino, or Mane. And but if one of those isn't on, he just drives forward 5-10 yards at his man. If he feels he can go past them, he'll go past them, and then he'll look for the pass. If he can't, he'll get 5 yards further up the pitch, and then he'll look for those passing options again. And if they're on, he'll pick them. If not, he'll drive forward again. What a talent. There's that moment where he plucked the ball out the air and some guy pressed him and he just flicked it over his head. I'm over-egging this slightly, but did you see that video he did against Crystal Palace when he did the Sia, when he basically just fucking flicked it round someone? There's a Zidane clip of doing that, and it's much better Zidane's one, of course, but that's like, it's top level football ability that Naby Keita possesses, and it's just annoying because he gets booted all game long and he doesn't seem to be the most robust, which is really annoying. But he's a fantastic talent, and I thought he had a pretty good game tonight, to be honest. The Lord of LFC, bit of a mess at times, but Salah and Van Dijk pure class. Yeah, we were a bit bitty at times, but they're a good team. They're a really good team. They put us under they put us under quite intense pressure. They spread brilliantly. You know, look how much width they've got in this. The key to breaking down teams who are really solid defensively is to get loads of width, and they've got tons of width, tons of pace and technical ability through the middle. So they made mistakes, and we had a couple of unforced errors from us, which is a bit sloppy. But again, good teams have the ability to make one or two mistakes. The heads don't go down because they believe in their own ability to pick themselves up. They don't miss a beat, and they carry on. They go on and win games. And we've seen that a few times this season, and long may that continue. Ben LFC Turner. If I ever have kids, their names will be Virgil, Van, and Dijk. I feel sorry for the kid, the third born of the litter there. What a guy, absolutely brilliant. Yeah, absolutely. I did get permission once upon a time to have my firstborn named Fernando. Mercifully, my child was born after he left for Chelsea, so I never got to fall into that trap, but there you go. James Blair, Jamesy, 1989-89, sacked the performance. City come here, drop points. Chelsea came here, drop points. Reds top of Christmas. Let's enjoy it and enjoy the ride. It's over to you, City. Don't choke. Yeah, I couldn't have put it any better than that, mate. 4 points now is the gap, and that's the thing. Like last week, we didn't get to enjoy being top of the league. Not that you can truly enjoy being top of the league, because it comes with its own set of stresses and pressures. Of course it does. But the fact that City played first, got their points in the bag, so we went back to second, and then if we hadn't beaten Man United, we'd have been second. And but now City can win, and we'll still be top. That's the way it should be. So yeah, great, absolutely fantastic, and let's hope they do drop points and crumble under the pressure and start to think, oh, maybe the Champions League is a good route for us, and we'll go, great, sound, we'll have the league. Yeah, they can have the Champions League, that's absolutely fine. They don't like it anyway. It'd probably piss them off more to win it than it would be to get knocked out of it. Edward Nichols, brilliant result against a tough team. Poor first half, but better the second. Van Dijk hands down the man of the match, was superb defensively and gets an important goal. Top of Christmas is an amazing achievement against a team like Man City. Yeah, so far so good. That's all you can say. No open top bus parades at Crimbo, unfortunately, and nor should there be, because, as I say, we're the only team to be top of Christmas and not go on and win the league, and we've done it twice. So boo to that. That can get in the bin. Let's just go and win the league this time. That'd be amazing. Brian Miller, 2 bits. Great match against the determined side. Salah was magnificent. Alisson kept us clean, and Virgil, there's no one better. Yeah, just a fantastic all-round performance. The times when you thought he might get stretched for pace, nah, just shut out Adama Traore. Just judging things, his positioning, his body shape, his recovery speed when he needs it, his game intelligence, and he scores left-footed volleys inside the box as well. We've just got the best centre-half in world football. Right now, we've got the best team in England, the best team in the Premier League, and pretty much the best Liverpool side the Premier League's ever seen. If we continue this form, Liverpool will go on and win the league. If they don't, they won't. But let's cross our fingers and toes. Make sure if you haven't, if you've left it late to write your Crimbo list for old Father Christmas. But my God, do one, even if there's something wrong with you and you don't believe, why not? In Father Christmas and his ability to deliver a title for us. But listen, the final word show's coming up on the redmentv.com. The instant match reaction is getting done out. It's literally getting filmed in another room right now. But the final word, we're going to do a bit more in-depth and detail. We're going to talk about this. We're going to talk about our amazing Reds and us being top of the league, and that should hopefully get us through the Christmas period, at least till Newcastle. So go over to redmentv.com and sign up right now. It's free for the month. You get a whole month. That's going to cover the Christmas period. That's going to cover Arsenal. It's going to cover City. It's going to cover the start of the FA Cup. By which point we'll have a real clear idea of how this season's shaping up. So perfect time to join. Then it's just £5 a month thereafter. So if you enjoy the free stuff that we're doing on YouTube, enjoy the hard work that the guys have been putting in all through this year, and you want to support us, and you want amazing extra content, both in podcast form and in video form as well, then go and sign up to the website. Much appreciated. Merry Christmas, Reds. Have a great one. I'll see you all very soon. Ta-ra.